We're definitely gonna bring our drone and get some drone shots.
I like how you say ours.
Oh God! He right. I accidentally said ours. It's not ours. It's mine. My drone. Mine. So as y'all know, we rented this condo and we had my drone. And yet we don't have any drone footage.
Yes,
why?
It's our drone now.
Because he lost the drone, and in this video we're gonna show you how. Okay, so the wind was going on a little too loud out there, so we're in the car now. We had to change scenery. He keep laughing. All right, y'all, it's been a month now, so that's why he can laugh right now, because he could not laugh on that day. So let me tell you what happened. It was June 3rd, the day after my birthday, right? We had plans. The plans was he had taken off from work. I was at home from work, and so the idea was we was gonna go out early in the morning. We were gonna go to the beach. We were gonna meditate on the beach. And so we got up super early.
Yes.
Like maybe 6 a.m. because we wanted to enjoy the last day of being in this condo. He went and took a shower, and so I had logged into work and stuff like that. And then after he got out the shower, I went to take a shower. When I was in the shower, I have these flip-flops. One is black and one is leopard, right? I was wearing mixed match flip-flops. So while in the shower, I noticed that the foot with the black flip-flop was blacker. Like the dye of the flip-flop was rubbing off on my foot. And I only say this to say I was in the shower longer than I normally am. So I was in there like scrubbing my feet and everything and didn't think anything of it. So when I got out of the shower, I was putting on my sports bra. And because I have a man now, I don't like to do anything by myself. So I wanted him to help me put on my bra. So I went out to look for him and I could not find him. I didn't think nothing of it. I finished putting on my bra. And then I said, in my mind, I said, oh, I know what's happening. He is out playing hide and go seek with me. Oh, isn't that cute? He wants to play small space hide and seek. So I start looking for him in closets, behind the curtain, seeing if I seen his feet sticking out anywhere, and I didn't. The balcony door was open and there was a buzzing that kept buzzing on the table, but I didn't pay it any mind. Then I said, oh, maybe he's down in the restaurant getting me something to eat, because I just felt like he wanted to live to make me happy. And so, you know, then and this buzzing kept going off on the table. So finally I looked and I realized, oh, it was the remote control to the drone. I still didn't think nothing of it because I'm like, oh, the drone remote control is here and it's buzzing. Okay, fine. I don't know where Jay is. Then finally I called Jay. Now, Jay, tell us, I'm in the shower. What was up with you?
Yeah, so I was in the shower. I didn't have any thought of me flying the drone, but it just popped up in my head like bing, drone. And we haven't been doing any drone footage because Tanisha's always like, nah, just leave it. And you know, I leave it because technically it's her drone.
Because so, let me say this.
Did I interrupt
I know.
you?
No, you didn't. You did a great job, baby. But every time he wants to fly it, it's always a suspect situation.
And knowing that we had limited time, I knew she was gonna say no, because we had all the time the other day and they was flying their drones. We bumped into like 2 people flying their drones perfectly fine. And I was like, damn, it would have been a good day to do it that day. And now knowing that we have limited time because we had to check out at 11 o'clock, I was like, all right, let me check out how the weather is outside. I checked out the weather first. It was a little, you know, it was feeling breezy.
So why did you check out the weather?
Because you were saying about the wind and all that, so I wanted to check on the wind.
Because you felt like
because I'm being
breezy.
cautious. No, I'm being cautious. I'm trying to be cautious. And so I checked it out and I was like, it's a little breezy, but let me go ahead and check the facts on Google to see what's the capacity.
And at this point, I was probably bent over the shower, working on my feet.
So then the capacity was halfway. So I was like, okay.
What does halfway mean?
I don't remember the number.
I remember the numbers. You said the wind was going 11 miles per hour.
I think it was 22.
And the drone said it can withstand 22 mile per hour wind.
Yes. So I was like, perfect. I can get some good drone shots for my fans. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking about my fans because Tanisha wasn't.
All two of y'all.
Tanisha was too busy for me to be playing with the drone. She wants all my attentions to her. So, you know, I was like, there will be a great opportunity. Get a couple of drone shots, beautiful scenery, and then we can go ahead and bring it back because it was going to get cloudy and stuff. And I looked at the forecast, it was going to rain. So I was like, you know what? The time that we party go outside and all that, it's going to rain. So we ain't going to have no drone shots for our video. For her birthday, I'll go ahead and I unpacked everything. I, you know, did all the stuff that needs to be done. What is it? Calibrate.
Yeah.
Calibrate. You know, everything was green. It was for me to fly it. And I'm not a professional at the drone thing. So it went up, it went out, and I panicked.
He's gone. I don't know where he is. I see the drone's remote control on the table and it's buzzing. And then finally I look at it and it's saying something like GPS and it's saying like a GPS tracker. So I decide to call this one here. And I call him on the phone and he says to me,
babe, I lost your drone. Oh.
Yo! I hear those words.
What went through your mind?
What the fuck? How? Like what? All because I decided to wash my feet. Had I got out that shower earlier, I would have caught him in the act and I would have stopped him. The thing about it is, so what I did when I heard, babe, I lost your drone, I grabbed my mask, my cell phone, the key to the place, and the freaking remote control that controls the drone.
And I was thinking that when I looked at the drone, it looked like it was going down. So I was like, okay, it's gonna go on the street.
So when you flew it up, out.
And the reason why the wind took it away, because I panicked and I didn't control it. It's not gonna hover on wind, duh. But I panicked.
Because he flew the drone from here, from this balcony, on the 23rd floor. When the drone got out there, the wind zipped it away in that direction. But so he seen it and then he couldn't see it no more. And that's when he raced out of here, leaving the remote with his phone.
One of the reasons I left the controller and I didn't think about it, yes. If it's still flying out there, how I'm gonna bring it down? Yes.
He didn't think of that.
I didn't think about that. But what I thought about was gonna go down to the ground and I was gonna pick it up.
So now I already got my clothes on, but I look a hot mess. And I go out there.
She looked cute.
Y'all see the footage. Out here looking crazy because Jay told him he lost the drone. He left the remote here. He should have took the remote with him to help track it. It's windy. It's windy. Y'all know I paid $1,300 for my drone, right? And it's like still flying. It says, let me show you what it says. Why the freak you leave the remote? Took some, the wind took it. All right, y'all, let's see how this works out. And it's like, it looks like it's coming down 83 feet. Whoa. Jay, it ain't funny. And it's like the whole thing is saying it was like 543 feet. That thing was still tracking it. You got your phone?
Yeah.
So you should put your phone back in. Oh my God. And I'm peed off. I'm like, I'm peed off because everybody
I'm like, damn, I'm gonna have to pay her drone now. And I was like, you know, it is what it is. And, you know, I was trying to look for it. Went across the street. I spoke to everybody on whoever I seen walking by. I spoke to people in the 7-Eleven, and here we come. Tanisha walked there across the street, and I still don't have the drone. I need the controller. The controller's in charge.
So now this thing has low battery, and the thing is landing, but where we don't know. It's at 151 feet, 150 feet.
Over there, on that building.
Clearance. And this thing doesn't tell you where it's at, babe, on your phone.
I think this is just the phone where it's at. This is the phone.
Huh? It went. So what, you think walking down here?
Well, party went in here, so we're on top of that rooftop. I lost sight of it. Panic.
Y'all see this? Rest in peace drone that I never got to play with. And my whole thing was we connect the remote back to his phone, but because he hadn't turned the camera to it on, it was already saying that the signal, like lost signal, it was going in and out of losing the signal. It was still telling us basically how far away the drone was, like 500 feet, 400 or whatever, but it didn't tell us in what direction.
Yeah.
And we tried to activate the cameras, but that wasn't working because at this point the battery is dying. It is saying low battery and it's beeping.
Yes.
Low battery.
Yes.
So I'm just saying in my mind, it could be anywhere. And I'm thinking in my mind, I said, one, I know that our inner being knows where this drone is, and we could be led by instinct to where it is. This is what I'm saying to myself. And then B, I was also thinking, one person, all we need is one person to see this drone. One person knows where this drone is, and all that person has to do is find out a way to get in touch with us. That's all. That's all. That sounds easy, right? But in the meantime, I'm pissed. I wasn't so much pissed because of the drone. I was pissed because again, I never flew it. I never played with it, so it wasn't going to be a loss in my life. But I was pissed because he was going to have to pay me back for this drone. And I know that he has debt and stuff where that money could better go toward rather than having to pay me for something that he shouldn't have been sneaking around with in the first place.
I wasn't sneaking around. It was, I got out the shower and I wanted to play with the drone. I wanted some drone shots. I wasn't I wasn't sneaking around.
Sneaking around.
Yeah.
He made sure the mama was away so the cat could play. What does it go when the cat is away, the mouse will play? That's what it was. And so now I'm out there and I'm thinking that the device could at least tell us if we was hotter or colder. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the controller.
Like if we walk this direction, it would either get further away or get closer. Walk that direction, is it getting further away, is it getting closer?
So just mind us, it's like skyscrapers everywhere.
Rooftops,
a lot of water everywhere.
Low buildings
palm
everywhere.
trees everywhere.
A highway. All ocean.
A bay, ocean, all that stuff.
Pools, everything.
Pool.
Like everything.
So it was like still windy. And the drone is by itself. We don't know.
And now the drone,
we don't know if it's in the palm trees. We don't know if it crashed and fell down in the bushes.
And now the drone is saying, bushes and trees.
Yeah.
Now the drone is saying, battery is dying, landing. What's that noise saying?
It's about to die.
Now what's about to die? The remote battery?
I say it's 0.
So that means it landed somewhere and it's 35 feet away from where we are right now. Well, the thing landed itself, but where, we don't know. Put out it's like a lost puppy. Put out a signs for lost drone.
Landing. I'm like, so it's still flying.
So it's still flying.
I'm like, it's still
flying. And so then it landed itself and then it died. And he said, I think it's in a pool on a roof. He points to this random building over there across the street.
Yeah, because
behind some trees and everything.
Because when I was up there, you know, I scanned out the place. You know, because it turned and I couldn't see it. We're on the side of the building, so it turned in front of the building.
So he couldn't see it no more.
I'm like, and it was going down a little bit. So I'm like, either in the street or it had to be close by, like in the bushes, on top of a tree, a palm tree. But you know, we was giving up. We walked a couple of places. We walked on the highway. We looked at some pools from the highway.
Because you said, I think it's in a pool. I think it's in water. And you said on the roof up there. He pointed to a specific building. And I said to him, but look at this. There's a pool right there. There's a pool right here. Even the building he pointed to, we walked up a highway ramp to the back of the building.
They had pools up there.
They had pools in the back of the building. There was a whole bay in back of the building. So I'm pointing out, like, you feel like it's in water. There's nothing but water around here. But he was persistent, adamant about it being in this building. So
Tanisha she was already like, forget about it. And
in my mind, I was thinking,
let's try one more time. And I'm thinking, let's walk over here to this building.
But remember, we had to, when we was on top of the bridge, that's where we had to, because we couldn't even see how to get to the building.
Oh, yeah.
So we had
we was like, how you get to that building? But I'm saying cars are going through there.
Yeah, we had to look from this high vantage point to try to even see how to even get to the building. The reason why I was giving up is because I was saying, in my mind, we might as well just go back to the hotel, to the room, get on the internet and Google how to find a lost drone that died. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I think it would have answered back like, dead in the water.
I know. But then, so because I had no solutions or any other ideas, it was like, okay, fine. Let's go to this freaking building that he wants to go to after we figured out how to get to it. So you said the 7-Eleven.
Yeah, so this 7-Eleven by the corner. And I was like, we still don't know how to get into this building, but I see a little passway behind the 7-Eleven. I was like, let's just walk back there and make a left and find the lobby or whatever.
Yeah, so through some trees and bushes we went in back of a 7-Eleven.
So then we was walking and we went to the lobby and
put our mask on.
We had to put our mask on and we was like, look, I see you have a pool deck up there, and we think that the drone might.
No, but we thought that we didn't necessarily see a pool up there. We thought that there was probably a pool up. Maybe perhaps there's a pool up there on the roof.
Yes. Yeah, I didn't really know. I didn't see the pool.
Yeah, because we seen a pool behind the property. Yeah. But he
said,
it
was like the upper deck where I did say pool area. Though. Yeah, where the pool area is at. And the gentleman was like, right now it's closed.
Said it opens at 10 a.m. It was 7 a.m. at this point.
So Tanisha was like, could we at least go up there and see if we see a drone or something through the windows? It was like, there's just no windows. So it was like, all right, could you send a security guard up there? Oh no, knowing that it opens up at 10, they come in at 10. I'm like, this guy. Yeah. Could I leave you my number so you can give me a call just in case you find a drone up there? And he was like, yes, fine. Yeah, so I'm putting my information in.
And so as he's writing his information, this security guard walks from around the corner.
It's supposed to be there at 10.
And he says, look what I found.
I think somebody would want
this. And in his hand is our drone. I mean, I'm sorry, my drone.
Our drone again.
Is my drone.
It's our drone. Yes. I got history with that drone now.
Oh my goodness, we came over here. He lost my freaking drone. I paid $1,300 for that. I just want y'all to know. Nobody told him to fly this. I was in the shower.
I figured it rolled all morning. I said I couldn't be out there long because it's very dry.
Yeah, and then it just died, and it was like it landed itself. Oh my! And he had a feeling that it was on the pool deck over here. OMG.
We across the street on the 23rd floor.
Yes, on the 23rd floor. He flew it from the balcony, but then the wind took it.
He got lucky. I mean, the pool is right there. Yeah. When it was found, it was only about a movie there.
Oh my goodness.
That long pool, that's very close to
Oh my God.
Yeah, well.
So the way he said it, because we don't know what this layout was, for him, it was as if that made it even more like, what were the odds of him seeing it at that point that he was making his rounds? Because remember, I said I had a feeling. I said it just takes one person, and he was one person. Because as you heard, it's closed up there. It was closed. And Jay had that instinct. Again, his inner being knew where it was. It's that he thought that it was in the pool.
Because my inner being was like, we don't want to pay for this drone. We do not want to pay for this drone.
Y'all see that?
Yeah. That's.
You was following your own gut instinct about you feeling like it was in this building. How do we get in this building? I'm looking like, and then you like, I feel like it's by water. You said that, and I said, well, there's a whole bay back there. It could be in that water. Look at this. Oh, you lucked up. But now, what lesson did you learn from this, my little?
Don't fly nothing through the balcony.
No, no, that's not the lesson.
Windy.
No, that's not the lesson.
What's the lesson?
You ask me for permission before you do anything in life. Now we live over there.
Up there.
Up there on the 23rd floor where he was flying it from the balcony. So he's looking, how do we get into this property? And we walked up along this bridge because I just wanted to scan, and I'm like, this is a bay of water back there, since he was feeling water in his spirit.
Wow.
And so to get here, let me show y'all what we did. And so we crawled through here.
Found it. It was on the
I'm gonna hurt him.
no more. That's the first and last time. How you gonna prevent this from happening again?
Exactly.
That's like my mom used to do me. I do stuff to say, so what are you gonna do to prevent this next time? So I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do.
Oh, you can see it from here, guys. All right, guys, so we're here, right? It landed over there on that floor. You see where that pool and that tennis court is? And he said it landed by the movie theater. So I don't know if that little building right there, that white building with the grass on the side, if that's the movie theater. But like I said, if you look at this, look at all the roofs it could have landed on.
Where it could have landed?
Yeah, in all the places it could have landed. It could have landed on them low roofs. It could have landed anywhere. It could have landed on them little side hatches. Yeah, I didn't even realize you can see this from here. It could have tried to land it in the street with cars and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was going, because it went, you know, I tried to bring it a little down.
Yep, so that's where it landed. It could have landed on somebody's balcony. It could have landed anywhere. And then that perfect timing of that guy being out there. Look, you don't see people out there, but him just making his rounds, he's seen it. And the fact that y'all see how like there's water and it's wet and we walk stomping through puddles. It could have started raining, but luckily it's dry. Look at my baby. Oh, pristine. You did a good job, baby. You did a good job when you have a negligent parent. Oh, and then we get back, and at 8 a.m., so it was before 8 a.m. because at 8 is when it started pouring down raining. My baby tried to have my drone lost in the world somewhere in this rain. He is so lucky. God loves him. God protected him today. Because I would have been mad all day long. Ain't no telling. Ain't no telling. Like, would I have gotten over it? What would I have had to tell myself to get over it? Yeah, that's what people say when it's not their material stuff.
Storming, raining.
Storming.
See, we would have not been able to fly the drone, guys.
Anyway, so guys, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you're not already a member, and leave a comment below. We will see you guys in the next episode, where we're gonna take you back to the 11th month of our relationship, where I came back down to visit this guy in Miami. Remember guys, this channel started at the beginning, day 1, when I met him in our first date, and then we went through month 2 of our relationship, 3, 4, 5, so we're already up to month 11. Thank y'all for going on this journey with us. Oh, look at how you can see the palm trees in my glasses.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
What you know about this drive-through beach?
This is the view that wouldn't let us be great because the wind kept creating too much feedback.
Get you out of my mind. It's like I feel it for the first time. Been thinking about you all night. I've been searching for this all my life. You're just my type.